Excuse me. I was just wondering. Welcome back to the platform, everybody. Y'all know I'll be getting right up into it. I appreciate all the likes, shakes, mm-mm, and shares. Okay. Um. See, y'all made me forget what I'm about to say. I was wondering, like even in America or in brown neighborhoods, are they not speaking on some type of wealth? We're not even talking about no reparations. I mean, there could have been something set. This could also have something to do with breeding. I mean, it is in the 2020s. This ain't slavery. Um, Something about breeding children, black market. I feel like some people shouldn't have did this because if these women decided to do something to a masculine energy so that something cannot get back to the main female, if this is some kind of prejudice or something like this, because I know that sometimes when people take pictures online and stuff like this, that ain't really how it is. That's just how it's showing online. Somebody could have been doing something good for some of these people, even leaving somebody behind, and out of their jealousy, somebody could have did something. But this will lead these people possibly in a compromising situation if this is such a masculine dominated situation. What these people not gonna do, they could sit here and talk about what did Iran, because this really ain't even the fact here. They could talk about Iraq, they could talk about Iran, they could talk about whatever you talking about. But what you ain't gonna sit there and do is act like this ain't a rightful heir to the throne. A couple of them. What you ain't gonna do is act like them feathers ain't on that crown. Texas. When we talking about this Hussein energy, when we talking about the first Muhammad and then the second Muhammad, the D Muhammad, what we not gonna talk about, what we not gonna play around with is acting like this shit ain't tying back to the crown, my crown. So that's what I'm saying. Now somebody could need somebody's help or some help from some other people on the outside, or maybe they don't, because this could be something where we're seeing an illusion. There could be some male dominated roles that's now dominated by females that's acting like they males. Somebody could be out there that's the most dominant portion because the person was a natural born male, but they could have been castrated or cut off from their family or from their unit. Somebody could be holding on to somebody else's body. I'm hearing like with Egypt with the double crowns, but there could even be something with like a triple crown here. Okay. Um, it's a lot going on here with these people or these hackers trying to act like something is what it is. Mm. Like I said, even the homegrown Middle East, Midwest um, crown. I mean, feathers on the crown. It's almost like when we talk about the Central Time Zone being sold up. Yeah. The tracks of my tears. So take a good look at my face. You see my smile, it's out of place. Look a little bit closer. A disgrace. The tracks of my tears. Somebody sees somebody clearly. This could be a situation where somebody is a masculine or a male, but they're really feminine or something like this. Like runaway brides and shit like this. Okay? But it's just like, wait. Even when we talk about this situation, wait a minute. Somebody took somebody's wealth. Somebody took everything. Also placing this in like babies, unseen babies, in order to keep some type of general wealth away from somebody, like skipping succession or skipping somebody in the family. But see, the calling for somebody is just so big, right? I was just hearing Russia talking about some part of Ukraine separating. They haven't been dealing with that part for 8 years, supposedly, allegedly. I don't think that that's true. And I feel like somebody shouldn't have said that or shouldn't have did that. Or even when we talked about the energy of this morning, because I know that they got Eternal, Mommy Wata, and some of these people plugged into my server. And they was just talking about on the news something about like this new form of intel or something, and who's gonna run something and whatever. Well, we got to talk about these things. It ain't gonna be who you think. Yeah, somebody trying to be the face of it, but nah, right? So somebody's gonna say, well, okay, well, you said that these are the people you listen to. Yes, public information that's put out there for the public. I don't go on these people's server to try to figure out what they talking about like they do to me. That's what we got to talk about it, because once you put something, that's like the creator of something, or the something that was created of something, and then other people was created off of that prototype or that blueprint. The blueprint become aware of what somebody been doing. The public or a certain group of people like and enjoy listening to somebody else because they don't get lit like the original, the blueprint. They like that somebody presents something in a different manner. Well, you can like that all day, but that ain't what God said. So there could be something going on here, because this is worship the divine. The divine is demons. And so you mean to tell me, so you're not going to say because you don't like the way something sounds? This is not professional setting. You're not paying me. You're not putting me in the green room and getting me dressed and sitting me in front of some people and paying me every day. This might well be like on the Armageddon movie or something, when a motherfucker sitting inside their RV. Excuse me. You know, riding around, riding around the country. Just talking, doing like a podcast or something like this. Nothing professional. Somebody just letting off a couple of things, saying a couple of things they noticed, and whoop, going on with their business. So people want to say, what's the difference? The difference is that I watch what people put out in the public domain, and I hear what they saying, and I know who is already on my server. And so I prefer to listen to them, because I already resonated with the fact that this person is connected to somebody that I may not be connected to anymore, or this person is connected to my particular intel for my people in my nation that you tried to scatter, or whatever this is. And so obviously it was created for my services in case something like this happened, or else you just taking something and you trying to call something your own. So because I listen to another tarot reader online does not mean that we're sharing intellectual property. If me and that person go in the background and we say this, that, and we're going to say this and let's go out here and do it like this, that would be different. But let's think about this. If I don't have peer-to-peer communication with these people, meaning I can't go into their information and see secrets about them or dig in their intel, but they could come, 1,000 women could come into my intel and pick up my energy and then throw it out there in tarot, and then people watch their shit and then go off of that, or they connected to their service and they go off of that, or all of them are on one ring and I'm outside of the box. That means that whatever you had going on in that ring ain't enough. You had to come over here in my box that you knocked outside the box, take something from me, and then take it back in the box, and then y'all share it, and then y'all spew it out. That means that I know my energy. Whatever I give my sight to, God blesses it. You understand? Whatever I give my energy to is blessed. Whoever. So even unintentionally, if I spend a lot of time watching a reader, because people are watching me, then that reader is going to start getting views. So I do have something to do with the growth of that reader. You understand? Somebody was going to try. I was hearing that somebody is trying to get somebody up to like 4K and then throw them in my face and say, yeah, by myself, I did this one. No, you didn't, because you still starting off of the original server. You still starting off of the blueprint. And if you're not, how you going to prove that when I know that this is one of these masculine energies that was connected to my energy, or you was either so-called secretly married to me at some point in time, or you was connected to me some kind of way throughout the test of this time, of my so-called time on the earth this time. I don't have no problem not doing tarot, but I refuse to think that you about to take my shit and go, after I done nurtured it for 3-4 years, and think that you about to put somebody else as the head of it, or you about to pay somebody else for what. That's not going to happen. All right? And that's in the case, that's what we're talking about. It's just like there's some kind of fuses in the car. You got to put one in and one comes out, or, you know, some things like an input, output, the old, you know how we used to have to hook up the video game a long time ago. You got to get them things right, because you might have just one of them plugged in the wrong thing, and you sitting here trying to play the game, you ain't no sound coming out. And then you trying to figure out which one of them cords you got pushed in the wrong thing. I can't even remember how to hook that shit up no more. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that crazy when we get too so-called advanced? You can't excuse me. You can't even remember how to do the old thing that we used to do with the AV input, output. You know, the red, yellow, and the blue things on the back of the TV. I'll probably be looking at that shit today like, And the kids will probably be looking at me like, And don't nobody know how to do it. There's also something somebody shouldn't have done. Somebody shouldn't have tried to go zapping in somebody's energy through the sleep realm. Like, they should have kept it at like conversation, because now they activated something. Yeah, we got the Emperor and the Empress here. And we also got somebody trying to block the Empress or trying to protect the Empress. So somebody see this person trying to protect the Empress. So somebody could be in, if you leave somebody behind, yeah. See, because I feel like this person know that the Empress can't be put out in the cold. Somebody knows the truth. So somebody could be trying to protect the Empress. But there's somebody the Empress is in her Queen of Swords energy too. Alright? Or somebody is acting like they is, but she be like, what do you do? What do you got to do with me, old Tyree? Alright. So right behind here, this is the Empress back here. And then when I was pulling it out, the Queen of Swords just flew in front. And then we got the Page of Swords. I mean, the Seven of Wands right here in front. So you might have to get little. The Empress might have to get little. I might have to get little. And say something. You know what I'm saying? With the Queen of Swords. It's rightfully so. Whatever this is. To bring order to a situation. Yeah, about some type of payment or some type of payout or something like this here. Yeah, Queen of Wands. This is like saying that this person is the innovative something behind something, the force behind something. Okay. Yeah, the kingdom too. So somebody could be wanting you to go somewhere, fly out, go somewhere, run in another direction, go this way, go that way. It's something going on here where a lot of people is putting on somebody's energy here. It's almost like three energies. We got the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Empress out here, and then whoever this is with this kingdom. So that's really four. All right, somebody wants you to stay. All right. We got somebody wanting to stay, somebody to stay somewhere. Somebody could be going north, or they wanted you to, but somebody else took that position. Somebody could be going west. Somebody could be also going south. I don't see anything going on like somebody going towards the east. Matter of fact, the east or the United States could be trying to cancel out people that's left in the Middle East or the mid. Something's happening, or the Midwest or somewhere here. They could be, something could be about to go through a flood, a strip of something here. There could be an edict or something that's being written up or spoken. I just put up the Peel coat of arms. It's really not a, it could be a young lion. I mean, it's like a lion dog. It's like a dog that could be acting like a lion. But this could be trickster energy too. Because this could be what this could be what the unicorn represents, with the yoke on the neck and the strapped up feet. But it's coming out on the top. It's something, somebody's disguising themselves. It's a decoy, somebody disguising themselves for something. Because I feel like whoever these people is with the St. Andrew's tilted cross, okay, or carrying the cross, how far are you going to carry it? Your feet strapped up, your neck strapped up. This could also be somebody was caught doing this with a bloodline before, trying to, act like they was carrying a cross. And it's not their dude, it's not their family, this is not their tree, or somebody's like interwoven, or they're trying to take over somebody else's tree or something. And they're trying to lock somebody else down with the yoke on their neck and the strap on their foot. And then they're trying to put on a costume that look like a lion that is really probably a dog. And then these people trying to act like they at the top of the, something about positions here. But these people are, that's a knight. These are knights, okay? Same thing, that lion on the left side of Elizabeth's coat of arms, okay? I was hearing that was strapped down, in a sense, because I feel like there's ties somewhere. This is like the lion, even if that was the father, it's already cut off because it's already banished in a sense, or it was. This could be what something happened in the past, because that lion never came back to feed the baby at the top, the young lion that's on the pedestal. Somebody never came back to feed that lion. So I don't know about child neglect, because maybe you didn't, when we got child neglect, maybe you didn't neglect your child. Maybe the person didn't either. They trying to tell you that they was taken away, or they was led astray, or they were tricked, or something like this. Excuse me. But we know that the female was left holding it down. All right. There could be some children that somebody don't even fucking know about. Some other people are benefiting off of these particular children, whether they are workers or something like this. We got justice being served. It's almost like too, they baby and coddle these men that basically have ruined women and left them with nothing, and took the finances and go and invest in something or someone or whatever this is, something else. As if this is, oh, we just need to populate. No, you shouldn't be doing nothing you can't take care of, whatever it is. And you definitely shouldn't be taking from one valuable, wealthy woman to feed the rest of your flock. Yeah, somebody didn't stop something either. So your nation or the United States could be trying to be funny towards America right now, because it's almost like y'all you done drew that line now because of something here. You don't want to be held accountable for letting something like this happen. Like whatever this is, wars would be like, oh, you got my stuff over there. You aiding and abetting my stuff, my runaway bride or something with all my money. Now, if she just ran with the clothes on her back, okay. Now, if I was a man and somebody took my money or did some shit like that, these people probably be talking about war. But whatever this pinnacle is being raised up here. This could be also why I'm not even sick. It's just, I feel like there's something in my chest. I feel like somebody put it in there. Actually, I also noticed that when I was in the shower, the water was just sprinkling on my side and my ribs was hurting. And I don't know what that's about. It was just like a little sore, and I just rubbed up against it. I'm like, ow, a little bit. I feel like somebody's doing this here. Queen of Cups energy. It could be this Queen of Cups. They think, oh, I thought this person was way down. I did this stuff 20-something years. I didn't get all the way this far. Right? Somebody could also be like doing like a cookie. A cookie lions. You know, they thought that somebody was down for good. And then this is like, you know, this Queen of Cups could be like, remember when Carol came? See, because somebody tried to say that somebody's on pills, on drugs. This could also be this 10-10 energy or somebody else, right? And somebody saying, she was like, Carol, you better get your drunk ass out of here and go home. I worked too hard for this. You better go on. All right. Somebody could be taking a different approach too. Okay. I feel like somebody could be sensitive. I just seen that clip with Hernandez when she was like, I work way too hard and I'm tired of people coming up in here trying to do what. Somebody's feeling like that. Somebody's feeling like, no. I didn't preserve somebody for them to come take my shit or something like this. But that's why I'm saying everybody forgetting whose shit something is. Whose day or time or something. And it's not this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups was never married to somebody. But again, if somebody passed away or got altered or they changed or they... that long ago, somebody could have displayed this however. Like, yes, brainwash somebody, I'm your wife, this is what happened, bop, bop, bop. Somebody lied. And again, they shouldn't have done that. But I feel like this is about to get somebody stuck in something here. 5 of Wands energy. This could be like some kind of turmoil or something coming from on high. All right. Somebody could also be realizing that somebody was spreading something. They could have been treating you like something, but it could be this Queen of Cups. A King of Wands is in reverse. I mean, these people could have said you died, I died, somebody died. Queen of Swords. I know we ain't going there. If these people been playing house with the royal bloodline all this time. I know we ain't going there. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't just make no kind of... Somebody lied. You can't make no thing like this. You understand? Because what we see on TV ain't always what it is. So I know ain't nobody do all that. Now you got to change the whole thing or something like this. Whoever could be the understudy or the underbelly of like Queen Elizabeth, the daughter that just passed away. It's a good thing that somebody... You will have to go back though to the mother. And in that case, like I said before, whatever else happened after that with the line of succession is illegitimate if this is what was to occur. Whatever this is, it would be before whoever's claiming to be what the king now. It would be a scandal. Been a long time since one of them. All right. This could be also like, do you understand? Whatever could have been what a company, corporation, or something like this, whatever could have been the understudy of it. Somebody said something happened to this person that did not happen. The show must go on. Two of Swords. They wanted to enslave and do some tramp type of stuff, like turn the nation, finish turning the nation with these policies and these things from other countries, and turn America into like some type of whorehouse. So when Jesus said he came in there and flipped up that table because they were selling doves. They wasn't selling doves. I mean, they could be. Maybe doves wasn't getting sold because there was a dove that was hanging out with the fake Jesus all this time. But Jesus could have found out that they not selling doves. Okay? They partnering with loves. All right? And they selling something else. Girls. And that would have been not even Jesus' problem if they wasn't, or Christ's problem, or the tree of life problem if it wasn't a certain quality. We got the King of Pentacles in the World card in reverse. Somebody's becoming enlightened about something here now. Okay, hold on one second. That somebody's a liar. And if we're going to put this down on the table, then we got, or on the seat, we have the bull. Okay? Somebody effing with the bull, they about to get the horns. Because somebody know good and damn well this is not the world card or who God told them to do something for. This King of Pentacles. He don't care. He just, like, I don't care. I'm got the money or whatever. I got the money, the money, the money. The motherfuckers just won't know about the money. The money, 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 money. You know, I was hearing that a lot of times in the past we hear about these queens or whatever. They did things, you know, military men got people back on their feet, things like this. They really focus on, you know, nursing and catering to. But it's you knew that somebody was coming to cater to the woman. Especially the woman that's standing in on both sides when she taking care of the men. And the nerve of these people. I felt like this is black people that wanted to see somebody that they knew could be the queen. And they were sitting here saying, yeah, you said something about single mothers or black women with single mother. Now you about to be a single mother. That was never the case. Nobody never said, nobody, this was the queen to come try to set the, this was the last time for women to try to gain some type of composure. But you turn the women again. You, just like Esther said in that book, The Spring, they knew how to get to me. You changed that. All right. So there's something here with a couple that's rising themselves, thought that they was going to raise themselves above, that they didn't say it in their heart, their whole heart, that they was going to raise themselves above the throne of God. And they kind of did a little bit. All right. But this bitch about to lose her head. And this person about to lose his feet or his standing. But he don't care. He still got the money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and this is the truth. Listen, this is the best idea to do here. This could be also Marie Antoinette, okay, and Louis. Somebody saying that they're not the most high even as a couple, okay? Or these people didn't want somebody else to be the most high, and that's not right. Okay? They just wanted to drain somebody of their energy so these people can keep remaining in some kind of position. But that's a waste. Because I'm hearing that these people don't care about nobody but themselves, or they just keep the money, or they're not spending it, or they're not investing it, or they're investing in the wrong thing. They knew that with this new world order energy, excuse me, yeah, Even with the oil. Yeah, these people is wrong. They knew that this was a thing. They knew that they didn't want nobody to say, oh, come on, all the weary. They knew. Remember I told y'all 4 years ago about a dream I kept on having, and I was standing like this or whatever. I think I had a child with me, and I was standing with one hand over here, one hand over here, and it was a group of people, like a big old thing of people, fighting people, and on the other side too. Something is coming. Also, the Coleman coat of arms, which is the in-laws, they have the lion in the middle of a couple. I mean, you can look at people's coat of arms. You could, most people have like 2 or 3 or more, you know, that you could study a little bit and look at them when it comes to somebody's family tree. But it's the red and the blue coming after the lion in some of these coat of arms or some of these crests. And it's like a zigzag. It's like, you know, it's like this, like, you know, it's like a jagged edges here on both sides, and they're like, the lion is in the middle, like they coming. So it might be even a trick here if somebody pop out at the top as a dog instead of the lion. It better be a dead dog than a dead lion. Now somebody trying to traffic somebody. It's really intense right now. Excuse me, it's really intense. It's really, really, really intense right now with something. Somebody could have been staying around or whatever, allegedly. Oh, I didn't bring none but one. Oh, I thought I brought my other purse out here. Nope, I only brought the one. Let's see. Let's just see what... Yeah, somebody is watching to see what's going to happen. Somebody saw these people draining somebody of their energy, or me or you, okay? And they didn't do anything to stop it because they wanted to be in the 2 of Cups with somebody else, possibly with the Wheel of Fortune, and start all over. These are people that don't like to take accountability. These aliens just jump somewhere else and then they just start all over. They leave the residue behind. These men have not had to accept no accountability for nothing here. All right. So we got the Queen of Swords here with the Magician. She's letting the Magician know something, or letting the Magician have it. Yeah, something's about to hit this Magician up with this 8 of Wands here. All right. Because, again, somebody has been draining me of my fucking energy or whatever this is. All right. And it's this Queen of Swords in reverse. That's who it is. That could be also who want that 2 of Cups. Look, there go the Ace of Cords. I'm telling you, somebody put a cord around somebody, or a cord around somebody's neck. Somebody got cords around somebody, or this could be some kind of imaginary, some kind of witchcraft or something. But this Queen of Swords is drinking from the Ace of Cups. My fucking Ace of Cups. You could say that this is a cup full of love, all overflowing, whatever. But whatever you're talking about, the Empress is a big thing. And these is the Empress's toys. Not even the Emperor's toys. These is the Empress's toys. The Ace of Wands, this is big stuff popping. So somebody got to keep me little, or if you think it's you, little, so that they can keep on having this stuff right here and trying to get doctors and say, you're not good enough to tell them what God said. I'm not good enough as God's daughter to tell them what God said. They got to find somebody else that look the way that they want them to look when they telling the message. Somebody got to be disrespectful and treat you like an animal and put cameras in your house and see what you thinking and what you saying instead of being professional. These people can't face somebody. These people can't face you or me. Not in some kind of setting here. All right? Yeah. Again, somebody don't have power here. They either trying to strip you of it, or they don't really have the authority to do something. All right? They losing power to, or access to a Wheel of Fortune or something like this. This could be the truth here. Something is happening, y'all. King of Pentacles. Somebody could also be tempting somebody to go through a change here. a transformation, and then you could have it. You could have whatever you like. And somebody is just like, I don't know. Maybe this work with this Queen of Swords. This is the truth. A Queen of Swords could be trying to get somebody to go through this so that I don't know if this Queen of Swords got a wand or a cup, but they don't want you to have the one you got. It's too damn hard to keep somebody away from you, or to keep these people away from you. But somebody was making money off of somebody too now. All right? This person was pimping out. I mean, there could be somebody that was brainwashed or dead or gutted a long time ago. Somebody was gutted a long time ago. This is like insanity here, because somebody was like gutted your spouse, and this person was in this person's energy. This is a complete stranger to you, but they got, every time you've been with your partner, male or female, whatever this is for you, you've been having sex with this person that you don't even know. This is assault. And this person has been doing this, also abusing you, stopping you from having money. Imagine another female that ain't more powerful than you. I'm the motherfucking Queen of England, and you a Queen of Swords in reverse. Because you've been sleeping with somebody or working with somebody, or you a scientist, or you somebody that spy on people, Americans, through FISA court for a profession or something like this, to get people tied up in things or something like this, so that you could override them or blackmail them to get them to do whatever you want them to do in a situation or a position like you gave it to them. And this person, you hear the fact that this person, real wife, or who they was really connected to at some point in time, is the real queen. It's not you. This is how far they went with technology. Like, who's even playing with these people here? Yeah, but again, the person drank from the cup, but they don't have the authority. And this person is definitely not the son. And we got the Queen of Wands, the King. I said Queen of Wands. The King of Wands in reverse. This could be somebody acting feminine. You got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Like, some men would be like, take advantage of that. I don't like taking advantage of people. You know, just because somebody seen me with a man that was taking care of my bills and stuff. This is what I said when I was a little girl. All right. I'm about to get married with this man. I'm about to stay home with my kids, because ain't nobody touching my kids at no daycare. And he gonna be the one to pay the bills, and I'm gonna just make a little bit of money if I want to on the side. That was the plan. That's what happened. That's where we at. I'm not a gold digger. A gold digger to me is somebody that's trying to get somebody for what they got, or, you know, they trying to overdo something or overcompensate for, like a shopping alcoholic, a shopping addicted person, or, you know, you trying to, I don't know. I just see a gold digger as something else. All right. You won't talk to somebody unless they got a nice car or something like this. You treat somebody disrespectful or something if they don't have it like that, or if they can't show you like material wealth or gain or something on them. You will, you know, a gold digger might not even want to deal with a man, or she might turn down a man that look kind of bummy. They might miss out on some rich guys or some guys that got it like that, because, you know, they want to what's flashy or something like this. All right. What the fuck you all doing going on slow for? Anyways, you know, they may have a couple of, there's nothing wrong if that's what you do and if somebody allowed you to do it to them. You know, some people like a gold digger. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing about no way. Okay. They may have, again, I like the concept if that's what a woman could do. They might have 3 or 4 men, you know what I'm saying, that's taking care of their shit. You understand? Okay. And the person might be like, yeah, I'll be talking to Aaron, I'm talking to Dave, and I'm talking to your ass. And I expect this, that, and that out of your ass and Dave's ass and Aaron's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to talk to you unless you're doing these things. A gold digger is going to be out the door when hard times come. You understand? So I don't look at that. I mean, you could call me a kept wife. Okay, because if you gonna think you gonna call me your wife, shit gonna be kept going on around here. I can't take it. That's just the bottom line. Shit, wherever my money go, don't ask me where my money going. Yours going on the motherfucking bills. Okay, and feeding these kids and clothing these kids. And then whatever I want to buy them with my money, little extra shit, then that's what I'm gonna do. But all that other shit got to be covered. Like I'm not hiding from the fact that that's what I expect from a full grown ass man. I don't know how you gonna do it. A gold digger ain't gonna be staying with nobody that can only give you $200 a week, and they going to work all them damn hours a day, and they gotta fight or argue for some money to go on the trip. A gold digger ain't about to stay with nobody and sit up in there and sit with no shit like that. All right, and just because somebody that's a kept woman get a husband, they make more money. The first husband might not have been able to send you on trips whenever you want to go, and the second one might. The first husband might have only been able to give you $200 a week for your agreement of staying home with the kids. The second husband might be able to give you an unlimited credit card. He might be able to give you $1,000 a week. That's your fucking business. That ain't my business. It ain't nobody else's business. Ain't none of your friends' business. No, let me stop. But that's what I'm saying. I just look at it a little bit different. Your main priority is the money with that man. Okay? That's just what, and that's fine if everybody's adults and that's what, I just don't like, I'm not a user. I don't like somebody thinking I'm a user. You get what I'm saying? I'm keeping it fucking real at the bottom. That's just what it is, okay? That's just my standards. All right? Now, this could be also about something else being in my blood to expect to be those things to be taken care of. But instead of being a privileged child or a debutante or being a, socialite or treated like a royal or something like this, that could be something that's in my blood. And I was supposed to be treated like that. And that could actually be something that could, I don't think it harmed my self-esteem. I feel like what I went through and how I found out about all this, it kind of changed something a little bit. Like it got me looking for it. It got me claiming it. It got me wanting to have some type of particular, but I don't think it's because of that either. Because I could have went on with my life. It's the drama. What I pick up on in my situation, I don't know about somebody else's. Y'all know we be branching off sometimes. It's the drama that other people that already knew is bringing to my life because they realize that I know. That's the fucking problem. I didn't do that. Somebody else did. So... somebody saying you going out here, you're saying that you're just bragging. No, I'm making people aware. And I'm also saying that this is what you need to be aware of, because if they're breeding another group of children that they're trying to extend this out with, or they're trying to hide money with these children and disperse them and something like this, and then somebody's going to try to take a false royal or something, put on a throne in 20 years or 30 years, I just feel like it should be addressed. I feel like these funds are found in children's hands or in these people's hands or whatever this is, and they don't plan on the king or the queen having anything. I just feel like, no, that's some type of, then them people should be questioned or persecuted, or what the fuck is you doing? What you waiting for? That's what I feel like. All right. 6 of Cups. Yeah, like where's it at? This is what the Queen of Wands is going to be. That's why I told you the Empress can be any of I think any of the things in the deck if she needed to get a sharper view of something. All right. But the Queen of Wands is like, where the fuck is my money? This is somebody, there's a couple feathers on there with some motherfucking, there's some mobsters on that motherfucking crown too, with them feathers on her crown. So she could go there too. This could be some part of her strands. You understand? Now, what you think a mobster is on TV and what mobsters was really doing, it may be so far from whatever it is. You waiting for me to go and shoot up somebody's club or shoot up somebody and walk out the house with a bag of money. That's not how mobbing actually really fucking look. Okay? That shit probably look more like investments and all this other shit. It don't really, I don't think it, what I'm hearing is it don't really look like that. Like, that's what the average motherfuckers that don't got that shit running through them, that's what they think it look like. It don't actually always look like that. Okay? That's what I was hearing. All right. So somebody could be saying because somebody is a Queen of Wands in the upright now that you can't be the Most High. Or if you dress in a certain way, or you doing this, or you ain't doing that, you can't be. And that's the wrong way to look at it. They know the truth. They know that in the background, these people been calling these people the son, or this must be the son of God. Well, all these people that seemingly might have been possibly famous over the past 20 to 30 to 60 to 75 years, that they've been secretly worshiping these people as if they was Christ or the son or Jesus or something like this. They know that in the underground they've been secretly worshiping kings and shit like this. They know it's all about the secret societies and the robes and shit like that. This is what you've been doing, okay? Because something was not all the way legit, and that's just point blank period. Somebody gonna have to pay something back, all right? And somebody about to have to go to jail, okay? This is what it is. They scattering these people, I'm telling you, because there's some debt to be paid here to this kingdom, even within the kingdom walls. Because somebody, you supposed to be in a palace, and somebody had somebody in some type of entrapment or some kind of trap, some type of mental prison or something. The Queen of Wands in the upright. All right. Somebody was watching this. Somebody could recover from this, but Aquarius could be going down for stealing these gifts, but they don't want this tower. Or somebody's not going to get this tower. Too many people care about this person. Even if they know this person stole something from you, they mad at you because you want it back or you want to claim it now. All right, this could be heartbreaking here. Maybe you don't realize the whole thing, but your ancestors saying you got to do it this way. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have played around. So you don't really fully understand, but whatever it takes is what you're supposed to be thinking. That's what the ancestors are saying with the Wheel of Fortune here. They've been waiting, okay? Somebody could have even been trying to like mentally manipulate you by using somebody that actually took your shit to like sweep you off your feet. Like I told you, some of these people are living 10 lives at one time. They be like, oh, you shouldn't have a mansion or 10 houses and somebody. Yeah, maybe this is what people are talking about, right? Because some of us are supposed to be already on the other side, or we're supposed to be going through a transformation, or we're supposed to be driving shit around too. And somebody's not being able to drive anything around. These people are fueling it off your energy, but they rejecting you at the same time. And that's not going to be fucking happening. Because they know that you don't know the business. Somebody made sure you didn't know. You the only motherfucker that don't know. Or I'm the only person that don't know whatever this is. And it ain't even about no motherfucking whole lump sum at one time. Because I know something is dangerously low here. But if I let these people keep it, excuse me, whatever's left or whatever's coming in, we are never getting out of this. So they can try to scare us around with these deficits and sealing the debt floor and all this other shit. But something, you see what I'm saying? I already know there ain't nothing. I know that this is a dangerous spot. And you got G7 still going on with these motherfuckers. Listen, this is what I'm saying. You already done fucked up. You done let your friends come over here. You done hid the drugs from your mama. When your mama knock on the door, y'all done hid the shit up under the pillow or something, put it over to the side. You done let them come up in here and fill your head up with some shit, and look at you now. This is like somebody that your son start hanging out with a group of friends or whatever. You like, I don't really like that tiger person or that. Well, I shouldn't use that name because, well, maybe that's why we said the name. I don't know. Shit. Because I think that's somebody's name, but bitch, I be using names on here, okay? Shit, the person might look like that person. I don't know. And I don't like that T-Rail, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about them or whatever. And then you try to tell the son, and then a week later, y'all come back home from out to eat or something, and the house is ransacked. PS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is gone. Whatever it's called, okay? All this shit is gone. You know, the big screen TV, the 1,000 whatever TV going off the wall, everything gone. All the Apple MacBooks, computers, laptops, everything gone. You see what I'm saying? Back in the day, if this was back in the old times, all the silverware gone, all the china gone, bitch. Okay, this was the good idea of somebody here. Somebody could be trying to get your attention. I don't know why, who the fuck these people is. Okay? This could also be something that's getting stripped, okay? So that the empire can be built back from some portion of it somewhere, okay? I ain't gonna say it, all right? Ain't no negotiate, because something could have been originally formed somewhere. You know, like we have to think back about history and wars, and sometimes where certain things was lined up at. Philadelphia was the place, you know, Boston was the place, but places was different. So there has to be something with that alignment of how things went in history as to where we are now, okay? Where things got to move, the power source. Yeah, people could be in Washington or whatever, but the power source, you know, something like this, okay? And you might be able to trust somebody, because somebody could have been, you know, somebody could have been stripping you, and this person was stuck with these people. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever, because somebody was already had taken something, man. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. These is people that had to take the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They had to work hard for it, or they had to suck dick for it. They had to do something. All right? And they didn't want you just to get yours. Okay? They didn't. Somebody could also be trying to invite you into a lifestyle here that is getting refused. I'm telling you, somebody wants you to go down to the bottom. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Not what these people have done. It don't make no fucking sense. No, I want guards like now, today. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I want. Like ones that I could talk to, that I could fucking tell what to do or whatever this is. I don't want the shit that these people do, secretly hiding in the bushes or something like this. I don't know who the fuck sent them. All right? So we got this energy here. With the Lovers. Somebody could be trying to get you to go into the sex industry. Something like this, y'all. Okay? I don't know what somebody is doing. All right? But they want you to do, you and somebody to get together and do something that's not what the fuck an Ace of Pentacles. This could be somebody else. All right? Put it like that. And that might be what these two people have to do. Get stripped naked and start all over and do this, something like this. All right? But somebody also want to offer you and somebody something. Like these could be people, I told y'all that there was like two people that have to get together this lifetime. They was keeping y'all apart because everybody want to watch whenever this goes down. Whatever this love story, whatever this is, okay? Yeah, they don't want two people out. Okay? They just don't. All right? But nobody's going to be protecting these people. They're trying to keep two people locked in. It's about the money. It's about the wealth or the abundance amongst two people. Look, I'm telling you, these people are trying to trap somebody in. They're trying to keep somebody in here. Now, the Chariot could be aware of this. I don't know what the Chariot want to do, but the Chariot is trying to drain somebody of their fucking energy. So something, this is unjust, man. They're trying to capture somebody like a wild warthog or something like this. Or they already did. This could be a pastime, but they like to put that shit in there when they doing the same thing under a different code name, somebody, this code name is something else now. Okay? There is some shit coming from the higher ups about whatever this injustice is here. All right? World card in reverse. Somebody may not be seeing you as something, but this person don't have a choice. Or like I said, this is somebody that ain't seeing. They seeing a world card energy. I'm not that innocent is what I just heard. I'm not that innocent. So maybe somebody is seeing somebody as this energy in reverse here. Could be a King of Pentacles. Like, because I feel like this King of Pentacles like to keep their money. Oh, you bitch, you talking about investing in this? Excuse me. Buying that, starting that, opening up these schools or something. Like, what you talking about? Somebody's trying to see where your mind is at. I've seen a lot of stuff that is trying to get me in the fifth element, in the compassion mode, by seeing what's going on in the world or something. And some of this stuff, somebody is trying to get you to, you know, advertise or put something over here, but it's not. I'm not saying that something is not that bad. Something else is going on. We're not even going to speak on it because I know that's what somebody wants. They're trying to force a conversation. That was in that last reading. Yeah, somebody trying to manipulate something. Most definitely. Most deaf. All right? Like, these people want you to sign some shit over before you can get the money in your hand. It's like you going to go put, you done won the lottery for like $20 million. And so before you can even get there, people trying to tell you, well, you know, when you get in this bracket, you got to give this much. I ain't even got the money yet. Shit, hold on, let me get it. Let me know, let me feel it, let me see it, so I can see what's going on. I can see how much it is. Let me go ahead and access this. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I'm about to do with it. You get what I'm saying? I might have to just sit on that shit. I might just build some furniture out of it in an empty apartment and sit on that shit for a year and say, I think I know what I want to do now. You know what I'm saying? It don't fucking matter. It's not yours. Okay? This could also be people afraid of whatever caliber somebody is in. They may not be able to do the regular tax bracket or something like this. They may not be able to gut you for a certain amount of it when you go and cash your money in or whatever this is. They may not be able to do something like this. It may not be, y'all know, like on you know, back in the day with PayPal, people used to buy and sell online, or like on for like craft stuff and stuff like this. If you had like people in the crafting community, if they were selling something to each other, and then they'd be like, oh, put it under goods and services. Don't put it under no, put it. It was as good as in services, and it's something else, or maybe it's goods and services. I don't know, but it was two choices, and people would deny your fucking payment, and I think it only would charge you like an extra 25, 50, 70, no more than $1 or something. But if you tried to send something the other way, family and okay, I think it was family and friends or goods and services, and I can't remember which one people wanted you to send it as. But if you sent it as the other one, they would reject your shit. You wouldn't. It don't even matter, because I think it's something about taxing, or you know, at the end of the year, taxes or something like this. Why you had to do it like that? All right. It could be something like that. Because I feel like somebody was lifted up a long time ago, because this man is down. But these people, these could be men and women that this person had as wives or husbands or whatever like this, to protect these people, or something else, or do business with them or whatever. And these people don't trust you, because whoever this man is, they like, who is this bitch talking this? We thought that this was our person or whatever. This was our world card or empress, or what the hell is going on? Somebody might be having amnesia or something. Okay, I was listening to this thing with Cat Williams. He was talking about he was talking about, I think, Bill Clinton and Hillary. And he's like, when Hillary going for office or whatever, we like, bitch, we fuck with your man. We fuck with Bill. We don't fuck with you. We don't know you. Excuse me. So this could be a situation here where somebody had split from you, and they were doing something behind the scenes, but you weren't there. And they're like, hey, we know your person. We don't know. Or these motherfuckers might have knew Monica, bitch, and they don't know you, or they don't know me. All right. But the thing to know is that this person might have had to lie while they was alive. They could have made a deal with somebody, or this could have been a part of the plan to keep something hidden. Okay? And like everybody would know the time, or they don't know the time or something like this, but it's time. Somebody is gone or something, and this is time. And these could also be women that think, oh, this empress gonna fuck us up or whatever like this if she get a hold of the estate. So this could force even some people to do something messed up to somebody, because they afraid if they have to go with the empress, what's going to happen or something like this. But this could be a disrespectful motherfucker out of this little clan that thought that she was going to check the empress, or buy the empress, or put the empress or the queen in her place or something like that. And that's where we're going to have a motherfucking problem. And they thought they was going to do this because they thought you or I would not be able to fucking see. And even if you did see, you don't have no money, or you don't have no say-so, or I've been with these people, or I've been running this with this person all this time. They don't even know who you are. Somebody thought that this shit was going to work. All right? But I'm telling you, this be like something been going on for 44 years, bitch. You just got on 40. You just got on 40 years ago. You don't know about the first 4 years. The first 48. Somebody could say that you don't know nothing about nothing because you wasn't there the last 20 years. But let's just go back to I like to go back to the beginning of the shit. And I'm telling you, somebody tried to go back to the beginning of whatever this is. Let's see. And try to change something. Because people want you to win. They just don't want you. Like, these are people that want you to go back 20 years and just win that way. Well, you should have did some shit on your part so that we could have came in with this shit and bam, bam, and knocked it out right there. If you didn't want somebody to go back that far. Somebody trying to say, I told you to stop going back. I told you to, now you're going to find out that you're not even what somebody said. It was a lie. And that's a motherfucking lie. The Aquarius is in reverse. This is what's hiding. The Aquarius is not the person. Okay? This moon also don't want to get a fucking tower. This moon is trying to stop a tower. Broken hearted. Somebody's name could be Brandy. Okay? Wood. Norwood. Something Wood. Woods. Somebody's name could be something like this. Alright? This could also be somebody's origins or something like this. This is about blood. I think Brandy came out with like a drink or wine or something. This could be about a bloodline. Okay? Heard it through the grapevine energy. Yeah, somebody's sad. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Alright, they could have listened to this Queen of Cups. Because you've listened to that woman. And Adam didn't fail. And now something is in reverse. And it said because you listened to the woman. Somebody listened to somebody here. King of Swords, they did some legalities, paid for some paperwork to get shuffled around. Something like this. Nine of Pentacles is in reverse now. With this Nine of Pentacles too. Alright? Somebody is appalled to hear about this shit. This person could have been coming for your throat several times. And now they see, oh, all you motherfuckers was lying. Somebody is appalled, y'all. And somebody's still trying to reject the real person. Somebody want to be with you or talk to you or see you or know that you they daddy or they mama or you they auntie, your cousin, you the real person. Whatever the fuck this is. This is the truth, man. Native Americans help these people, brainwash these people or do whatever this is here. To take these gifts. Or take this power from somebody. And these people had to deal with abuse and things that they didn't never have to fucking deal with. Because this Aquarius or somebody lied. And somebody see that you didn't get shit. Somebody could have said, I gave you $1 million. You just wasted it or something. Somebody didn't give you not a damn. They didn't give you a booger rolled up so you could put it in the back. They didn't give you nothing. Okay. And they celebrated. When the King of Cups was in the reverse. Okay. Right here. These people celebrated. All right. When somebody was being in this Eight of Swords and getting drained of their energy, these people celebrated. Yes, they did. With these foul family members of these sons of David in the reverse, these crooks. Somebody's name could be crooks. Crucifix. They celebrated. I heard, you know I like to party. Somebody celebrated after they did something to somebody here. All right? Period. And somebody, I'm telling you, these people's looking at this person like, we thought you had us fooled. This is when you find out at the end of the movie who the person is that been stalking you because they standing right in your hallway or something like this when you go pee at night. Okay? Somebody is pointing out, the Hermit is pointing out that somebody is not this energy here. They thought that somebody was so smart or whatever they was doing. But I told you, somebody know about like certain things or something. They're not kingdom ready. You would have been better off just taking over the kingdom, not even knowing what the fuck is going on. Or Ten of Pentacles. King of Wands is in reverse here. Somebody is protecting the kingdom here. They might need some help. Somebody could be overwhelmed here. All right? And somebody is the vision. They got the vision. Somebody's like, you blind. You can't even see this or whatever. No, somebody can't see what demons do or something like this. But they are the vision. They got the vision or something. Hierophant in reverse. Somebody shouldn't have did something to this, to me or whoever this is at a young, whatever this is, somebody was at a young age. Or you was not young, or we just seen that Weaver right there with the 14. This means that whatever this is, these people could have did something. They knew that that was God, bitch. Listen. They knew that somebody was aged or fine, refined or something. You're not a little girl, you a woman. Somebody knew that you was beyond your years or something like this. Or I was. And they went ahead and did this anyway. That's the message. And there is somebody feel like they got away free or they walking away. But again, the message is this was the Holy Spirit energy. This is the persecution that these people is going to get. Even the brooding vipers. It has to happen. This is what you got to get. They say drain the swamp, get the snakes out the fucking garden. It has to happen. And somebody like leave a couple, not no fucking snakes, man. No, 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 no. Because the snake's mama is Mommy Walter or something like this. No, 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 no. Yeah, there's no fucking question about it. It has to be done. So, it has to be done. The Queen of Wands is saying it got to be done. This is like the general of the... This is like the general of the... We forget to think this too. This is a fighter. This is like the general of the queens. All right? Judgment is here. All right? Somebody was bringing something to somebody else to make them have a wheel of fortune. Or make them be on the top of the wheel. They was also bringing intellect to somebody else. Okay? Somebody don't know why the fuck they do it to this Queen of Swords, eternal energy, period. This could also be this karmic energy, the sister soldier clone, whatever the fuck this is. Somebody that think that they... There's a couple of women. There's a couple of these Queen of Swords. Didn't we just say that the other day? I'm telling you, somebody could be Islam. There's a couple of these Queen of Swords that did something to the sun. All right? That they didn't have the authority to do. All right? This is why you wasn't burdened. Because it really didn't touch you like that. But it did afflict you or affect you. It could be a humiliation ritual. Because I'm thinking somebody is not an Eastern Star or whatever this is. Because somebody denied you. So even if these was these people, they cannot. They denied somebody as the Eastern Star here. This is going to be a victory for somebody. Where somebody's going to have to bring me this fucking money or this information or whatever this is. Somebody is gone. And they chose this person to lift up in the steep. Somebody thought you would take care. Now, I'm pretty sure somebody thought that you would take care of, you would not harm the kids, or they could trust you more than anybody. Because maybe somebody got to see like what really jealous, reckless, childish women act like. And somebody could have trusted you. Like, that's a fucked up thing if somebody left you behind and ran off with a group of women, you know, and then started to populate. But somebody could have been doing you a favor, okay? I was hearing, it's a lot of shit that's going on. I'm going to just shut up. But somebody trusted you. So you didn't really get left out. You know what I'm saying? You was playing a part of something here, possibly. Whoever you are. Okay? So these girls have jobs and everything like this, but they got a certain type of lifestyle, nice cars, houses, or something like this, but they are childish. And somebody don't have a lot, and they were treated as a child, not get authority over something, but the person is more mature. All right? That's just what this is. It might be also these women had to live in some compound or something with each other. All right? And you or I didn't have to do that, to fight and shit like this with these people or argue with these other people or something like this. It's something different about the upbringing of somebody through society, through some kind of... It's not a societal norm. It's actually kind of abnormal. So even if somebody had to sun you, could be a reason why. Oh shit. All right. Oh, I see something now. I promise I'm not slow. It's just I think that one of these women that was working closely with this man, knew how somebody felt about you, and they said, I got this bitch. Somebody did something like, say somebody was hooked up on a server with you, a male. They thought that you was talking to them. They was talking to one of the girls in their harem or something all this time. And that person was, with the things that they wanted only you to know, this person was jotting this shit down as if they was you. Or me. And instead of right now, while you're in danger and you were left, now it could be that you left for dead. This person, this was not their intention. Somebody was selfish or a brat or something. All right? Because somebody's trying to show the signs about where something is. Like somebody can maybe see what you see, but you're not getting a connector to this person. So say somebody is trying to do peer-to-peer communication with you. Is you listening? Can you hear me? Why you not repeating? Why you not answering to something like this? And say somebody left something for you, like a deposit. They left your bank account or something. Somebody could stayed around or something like this, or